Don't blink, folks, because this game could be over before you know it. Welcome to today's 5-over exhibition match. I'm your host, Mark Nicholas, and though the distance might be short, the game is long on excitement. In overhead conditions like this, you sense that the ball will swing around, though. The surface is very dry. In fact, it may crack a little as the game goes on. No doubt in my mind, bat first. This is a batsman's pitch. I'm amazed that he's chosen to bowl first. It's firm, there's no real covering of grass. I think the bounce will be even. I'd expect a lot of runs today.
He'll be okay, but that will be very, very sore in the morning. That came off the pad.
The bowler doesn't look happy about it. Misfields like that are nothing but a crime.
It was a good piece of running.
That's good running. More good running by this pair. It puts the fielders under such pressure.
He gave that a bit of Larry Dooley. Beautifully played.
No, that's not great bowling, to be honest. I don't think the captain will be too happy with that.
He's worked that into the gap. The sweeper picks up. That's 2 more runs on the board and the end of the over.
The fielding restrictions provide enough opportunity for attacking batsmen, so I expect a lot of quick runs in these early overs. The captain will be glad to push players back. I think the batsmen are dominating play, and it's a retreat job that's needed now that those fielding restrictions have been lifted.
Well, that's off the batsman's pads.
Well, that's hurt, and you can see that that's hurt him. They don't want to show it, the batsman, but I reckon the bruise will come up. He's just got to get on with it. Rub it and get on with it. Well, the trouble with bowling there is that it's his favourite area, and he'll hammer you every time.
Oh, that's a really superb shot.
That's a good one. Well timed and 4. Beautifully placed. Goodness, he's in good nick.
That was a real textbook shot.
4 from the moment he hit it. There's a skill in that. Picking the gap is a skill. Good stroke, but I don't think that's the place to bowl to him.
I think he was easily back in the crease there.
They needed an early wicket and they got one.
Franks gets his first wicket.
Well, he didn't have any problems when he was out there. It must be such a frustration to have got out now.
Wide ball signalled by the umpire.
That's a great sight for a bowler. Stumps flying all over the off.
Franks gets his second wicket. He's gone for a duck.
A first baller, that is just so embarrassing, and rest assured there'll be a few comments from the crowd as he heads back towards the pavilion.
Hit straight to a fielder. Out.
Well, a player of this class playing completely down the wrong line has made a terrible mess of the stumps too.
Franks gets his third wicket. He's gone for a duck.
Well, he wasn't out in the middle for long, he didn't trouble the scorers, and neither did he trouble us.
A very good over. Only one offered in the end.
That was a good, tight, sensible over, given the state of the game.
That really is a suicide run out.
Well, he was yards out, not even in the frame. That is bad judgment. It seemed like a mile back to that pavilion after getting out so cheaply.
That's got through, he's out.
Didn't get near it. Totally beat him all into.
Vettori gets his first wicket. We can have a look at that again. Vettori is coming around the wicket. Looked as if he was home to me. And the end of the over. I think he'll be okay. It'll sting a little though. Done him all ends up.
Totally deceived him with that. Did him all ends up. I mean, you don't see better than that.
Starless gets his first wicket.
Oh, that's a long walk back when you fail.
Four wides to India.
Well, the poor wicketkeeper had no chance with that. That was really wide.
Lay it away with comfort. Hit straight to a fielder.
This is a match that's had everything so far. Can the second innings possibly match it? Well, to find out for you is Richie Bennett.
Thanks, Mark. Welcome back to the cricket ground for this next session of play. So, we're all ready for the first ball of the innings. He's winded, but I think he'll be okay to continue. Fielder's appeal, but he was quite comfortably home.
There'll be bruises to show after this encounter, plenty of them. Facing is Hamish Marshall.
Stopped in the covers.
The bowling side can now have up to 5 players outside the inner ring.
That's been given as a wide. Oh, and he's bowled him.
That went straight through the gate.
This was the end of the innings for Howes.
Stephen Fleming's on strike.
Fleming waiting at the striker's end. The sweeper picks up. There's the umpire signal, no ball. hands up by that one.
Well bowled, very well bowled, straight and full when it mattered.
Fleming is out first ball.
Well, he wasn't there for long, and the score proves it.
Fulton is the new batsman. He looks as if he might be hurt. A hopeful shout, and the batsman was easily in.
You just don't see it played much better than that. Marvellously well played. What a cracking delivery.
This was how the wicket fell.
This is Nathan Aspel.
It never looked like being a run there.
Well, it's a terrible run. And the picture shows it, he was miles out.
Ouch, that must have hurt. Astol is out first ball. That's
On strike, it's Scotty Styris.
stopped in the covers. Hit straight to a fielder. Marshall to face an over of spin. I think he was easily back in the crease there. Just one run. Styris waiting at the striker's end. The fielder's appeal, but he was quite comfortably home. I think he was easily back in the crease there. There's just one there. Steered expertly into the gap. That's two more runs on the board. Styris facing. He's worked that into the gap. Should be some runs here. That was a very anxious moment for the batsman there. They've turned that into two. That's good running. Done him.
I don't know whether he just lost the line of the ball or something, but I mean, it's gone through back pad and done him easily. It'll seem like a mile back to that pavilion after getting out so cheaply. Brendan McCullum takes guard.
Clean ball.
Well, he just got everything wrong and played all around a pretty straight ball.
This was the end of the innings for
McCullum.
the next batsman is
Vettori.
He's not a good judge of a run, is he? Fielder's appeal, but he was quite comfortably home.
And they've clinched victory here in this limited overs match. On behalf of Richie Benaud and myself, Mark Nicholas, we bid you a good afternoon and look forward to bringing you more cricket coverage in the very near future.